am known as the Doctor, or at least a tenth part of him. Let me take you back in time 30 years, and I don't mean by going to Blackpool. I'm going to take you on a journey to witness the creation of one of the most peculiar creatures in the universe. Odder than the ood, stranger than the sycorax. This is the story of a Doctor Who fan.
This is the BBC, and moths ate my Doctor Who scarf, in which a Doctor Who scarf gets eaten by some moths.
I suppose I'd better start by coming out of the closet. But my closet is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, because I am a Doctor Who fan. I was born to be a Doctor Who fan. I wasn't a strapping youth. I wasn't born with the macho gene, the confident gene, the sartorial elegance gene. Spindly arms, hay fever, and psoriasis. That's eczema for middle-class people. My cadaverous physique was wrapped in a skin that looked like a raspberry ripple, but with a slightly different kind of flake. So I wasn't confident, I wasn't strong, and I needed a hero. Because I didn't have a father figure. My dad vanished when I was 4. Not inside a blue police box. That would have been cool.
What do you mean you're not coming back? You've got 4 kids, for Christ's sake. Just come back and we can talk.
Come on, give it me now.
Now, you listen to me. I can't manage 4 kids on my own. What do you think I am, Superwoman?
Now on BBC One, just to make Toby Haydock feel better, it's the latest adventure for Doctor Who, The Invisible Enemy, in which the Doctor encounters an enemy he can't see.
Oh, that theme. It still makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. Doctor Who was my one constant male presence. He was my hero. Not like any other hero on the box. I couldn't identify with any of them. They were perfect. They always bagged the girl.
Greetings, Sock Focus Alien Female. Our mission is to seek out new life and new civilizations. This is what we on Earth call kissing.
Whereas the Doctor was above all that. Different. He didn't look like he'd spent all week in the gym, he didn't care about money, and his outfit suggested a certifiable haberdasher, sure, but a refreshing lack of ego. And he didn't take himself too seriously. He was a hero who stood up for the people, the dispossessed, the little man, you and me.
You know, the very powerful and the very stupid have one thing in common. They don't alter their views to fit the facts. They alter the facts to fit the views.
He wasn't always certain. He wasn't always right. But no matter how fearful the odds, he was always fun.
You'll need to be angry if you kill me. I'm a genius.
Genius. And as a bonus, he encountered monsters and laser guns and had exciting adventures like...
And now on BBC One, the Dalek invasion of Earth, in which the Earth gets invaded by the Daleks.
And the monster of Peladon.
You'll be surprised to discover that this takes place on the planet Peladon and features a monster.
And the deadly assassin.
Which features... Hang on. The deadly assassin. Surely the job description assassin suggests that he should be at least a tad deadly. Tune in next week to see how Doctor Who copes against the myopic sniper.
I grew up in the wilds of Shropshire, and whilst the beautiful bounties of the British countryside failed to beguile me, here was a humble TV show that just sang.
You will be destroyed, Doctor.
Never have 2 such innocuous syllables been given such welly. And it's a perfect sci-fi hero's name. Think of the alternatives.
I shall destroy all trace of you from the cosmos. Alan.
My hero never got distracted by petty human concerns.
The mysterious Time Lord has saved us. How can we ever repay him?
He asked for no reward, but has suggested we consolidate our debts into one manageable monthly payment.
And Doctor Who's always been there when I've needed him.
Toby, I've got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is... I'm afraid your dad's not coming to visit this week. The good news is... I found these Doctor Who books in the shop.
Books based on the TV series. Even Mum came to appreciate them, producing them with a flourish at emotionally gut-wrenching moments. In came disaster, out came Doctor Who and the Cave Monsters.
Did that have some monsters and some caves in it?
No! The week was spent waiting for Saturday tea time. boiled eggs, soldiers, an open fire.
And now on BBC One, Doctor Who and the Sunmakers. The Sunmakers is about a group of people who forego their humanity to produce a farrago of half-truths and innuendo and pretend it's a newspaper.
Yeah, good try. They weren't actually making that kind of sun. No, the Sunmakers is about a planet that's taxed to death.
If we take the P45 return route, they'll never expect to find us there.
And what have we got to lose?
Only your claims.
Well put, Doctor.
Oh, it was nothing. I have a gift for the apt phrase.
Marxism and monsters, 5:25 on a Saturday tea time. Beat that Grange Hill.
Perhaps everyone runs from the taxman. That's funny.
I didn't know why, nor why calling the guards the inner retinue was a hoot, but hey, Mum liked it. That was affirmation enough.
Next on BBC One, An Evening with the Spinners, followed by...
I hated it when they talked over the music, and I liked reading the credits, because I liked to know the names of the actors. I read the cast lists of every TV programme, so that when I read the books of the stories I'd not seen, I knew what the characters looked like, because I knew the name of every actor that had been in Doctor Who. So if I spotted, say, the actor John Abineri on the telly, I'd tell my mum excitedly that he'd played Van Lutyens in Fury from the Deep, and General Carrington in The Ambassadors of Death, and Railton in Death to the Daleks, and Ranquin in The Power of Kroll.
Oh my God, what have I created? Go and mow the lawn!
And I'd mow the lawn with a tear in my heart. Mothers want the best for their sons. Good career, happiness, self-confidence. Total Recall about sci-fi-related trivia was probably just below Traffic Warden and Bounty Hunter on the list.
He's a bit strange. I only managed to get him interested in going on holiday to Cornwall because, apparently, Doctor Who was filmed there in 1966.
I grew up not only in the countryside in the middle of nowhere, and without a father figure. Worse than that, I grew up in the 1980s. The threat of nuclear war, terrorism in Ireland, civil strife at home. And we were a bit naive, too.
Yes, it's true. Apparently that Freddie Mercury is gay. Who'd have thought it? Oh, John got me some of those really classy chocolates. What are they called? Ferrero Rocher?
Aspiration, aspiration, and aspiration. Still, I'd excitedly point out to my mum that the actor playing the butler in the Ferrero Rocher advert was John Abineri. He'd gone from the Ambassadors of Death to the Ambassadors' Reception. Oh, I used to love watching actors doing their stuff, and Doctor Who got good actors really enjoying themselves. I'd imagine what it would be like when all the actors met up at, that actor's pub.
So, what are you doing this week?
I'm playing a ne'er-do-well in a Crime Watch reconstruction.
Yeah, you?
Doing a corporate video for the portable toilet industry. You?
Me, I'm playing a galactic conqueror from the planet Z. I get to wear tights, I get eaten, and I speak in iambic pentameter.
Lucky sod.
The actor Tom Baker has announced that he's leaving Doctor Who after 8 years.
When Tom Baker changed into Peter Davison, oh, it was a momentous event.
It's the end. But the moment has been prepared for.
I remember a palpable sadness when Tom Baker left me, but worse was around the corner. Thatcher's Britain forced Mum to make some difficult decisions.